Good morning everyone, welcome back to my new video. Today morning I'm heading to a place of my childhood nostalgia in Tandem. It is also the most infamous asylum in America. Anyway, it's now 7:30 a.m. and I'm taking us through the crisp snowy morning. The two patients' house seems to have remained the same as 17 years ago, and this neighborhood seems to have changed a lot. Now it's starting to show. It's been such a long time here. The unit where surgery last performed on this campus was the Building 7. The top structure was demolished. There are a ton of abandoned units around here. There was state power then, but now probably not. Pretty tall. It's a great weather and a beautiful building that makes me want a thumbs up. What's going on everybody? In this episode, I'm gonna walk through the most infamous abandoned asylum in America. This huge psychiatric unit, it's the Kings Park Psychiatric Center. It's infamous that you probably know it too. This was established early 19th century for New York City, then continued expanded till 1950s. As the medical level of mental illness began to gradually improve, the number of asylums across the country began to decrease, and Kings Park Psychiatric Center, along with other asylums on Long Island, closed in 1996, completed 111 years of run. I visited this place in 2007 when I was already a kid, so I can actually this is my second visit in 17 years. At the closure, vandals started quickly and the walls are covered in graffiti. I saw heavy vandalism 17 years ago, but now it's perhaps even worse. Okay everybody, let's take a peek through my eyes to see what kind of stuff left. All the windows are blocked by frequent visitors, but there's a bound to be best way like this somewhere. Alright, I made it. Asbestos hasn't been removed from this building yet, and full of dust, so I'm gonna wearing a respirator. I'm in elevator area. Sorry for the noise. The wind is blowing so hard today. Right underneath this shaft is a tunnel leading to another building. First, let's walk around the building 19-3 and then go to building 29 through the tunnel. Just insane actually. Pretty rusty bed here. This is not, because the area is blocked off with barbed wire on all sides. It will be difficult for some folks to access anymore. That's why I couldn't bring my luggage in. So I hid it outside in the cinder structure between building number 29 and this building. This must have been the kitchen, and it's right next to the chapel. You could see a huge liquid tree from this window too. This chapel was intact 17 years ago, but now it has collapsed. A lot of hospital staff filled with this room. Pipe and ceiling is falling down. This stone finish looks real. Crusty paint.
Take a look at the colors. This door has been like this. The original color, then right behind is steel base.
Oh my gosh, this room completely burning down. Here's why location shouldn't be shared. God damn, it's very cold.
It's an icy day.
This is the room where patients were treated. No clue what treatment would have done. The damage has become worse than 17 years ago. The other stuff stayed in place, but it's very messy now.
I've definitely seen here more intact and neat 17 years ago when I was a little kid, but it's definitely gotten more vandalized.
Just 4 moments ago, I may said incorrectly that this campus was established in early 19th century. It was founded in 1885, the late 19th century. Damn, it was so cool that I must have lost my mind for a moment. Ceiling is falling down. Kitchen hood is pretty fine. At least they didn't completely destroy it. Visiting this place early in the morning, you're gonna see this beautiful sunshine. The light coming through the window is really beautiful as it illuminates a bunch of hospital stuff. original murals have been buried by vandalism. That's a shame. Building 1930 was built in 1939 as a nuclear school building. It is probably the most high-rise abandoned asylum in the country. Before KPPC closed in 1996, it had nearly 200 buildings. This is because the number of patients increased rapidly until 1954. Since the closure, some units have been gradually demolished, but surprisingly some are still in use. In 2007, I explored other buildings, some of which have now been demolished, including numbers 122, 23, and 56. Anyway, it's a space where there are many tragedies in the past, but other articles have explained in the detail. Please refer to them if you are curious. I will continue the rolling here. Oh my god. Very noisy. Really looks like post-apocalyptic. My mom is virgin. Oh, that's amazing. What the hell does that mean? All things are also destroyed. The morning sunlight hits the building directly, creating a really cheerful atmosphere. But the graffiti isn't like that. Pastel blue room. Got a kitchen and elevator hall. Of the two elevator halls, the opposite one would have been used to transport patients, and this one seems to have transported metal. Original floor tile. I pretty much love the design. A lot of cubicle here. bed is pretty torn up.
Some kind of vine embedded here. If European originally planned like Oriental bittersweet rather than emerald vine, this room would that quickly turn into vegetation.
You know what's amazing? I haven't encountered anyone while walking here so far. Because this is a place where you met a lot of folks as if you were a tourist destination.
Even when I first came to this building along in the winter of 2007, I saw groups of people every 5 minutes. That's kind of funny, because at the time, this hospital was a hotspot with so many folk visiting, whether local residents or travelers from far away. I remember their reaction. They must have been surprised to see a little 10 years old kid exploring a painted hospital all by myself. That's funny.
The wind is tearing the building apart. I witnessed from the rear before coming in. At that time moment, a strong gust of wind blew. The wind was passing through all the windows of the building, making a loud roar. I felt something amazing. I felt like I was being overwhelmed by the building. Very high ceiling. Building 83, Campus Fire Station. Look at the geometric yet vintage pattern. Oh wow, there are a bit of tissues left. It must have been used by members at the time.
There's a lack of cover up everything in this room.
Art layer below it was out of color, so this room became even more colorful once it was abandoned. As you can see, multiple layer of color. These window walls are also slowly being encroached upon by nature, just turning to dust. We can vividly see the legacy of the past created here, but it's a big shame to see that stuff destroyed. The elevator. Holy cow. Kind of a lot of things were thrown from above. My memories of this asylum in then, although the paint peeling, it wasn't covered in graffiti this badly. However, in the meantime, a ton of vandalism and graffiti were making this gutter. Judging from that it's a sign of an arson attempt, it supposes like us also suffer because of kids like that. There's a car parked over there, but I don't know if that's a security. I hope not they are. Alright guys, I'm halfway here now, but it's so huge that I still have a long way to gotta explore at all.
are really vintage. The elevator carriage is right here.
Quad unit it's very windy day. Got another open elevator shaft. It'll be really dicey, but I'm gonna just take a peek. Little bit questionable. Below just kind of a cliff. Here's some nice tiling. Tile is a 19th century style. Pretty vintage. There's graffiti even here. Vandalists are so vicious. That goes up a lot. Car is gone, I guess. There's a huge chimney that was also in the 29 power plant building. And that's the laundry center. Wow, guys, look at this. Stanley Kubrick shining. Well, I think maybe he should be taken to a doctor. I don't think that's true. I think you have some very definite ideas about what should be done with Danny, and I'd like to know what they are. When I watch that movie, this line comes to mind first, and here's Johnny. Jack Nicholson's acting was so crazy. Anyway, I gotta find another staircase now. Holy cow, ceiling's completely gone. It was definitely intact in 2007.
Since the psychiatric center is not correct plan, the building is high level in a relatively small area.
Works in this area seems to be painted a different color, alternating between level and opposite elevator hole. Vanilla yellow and baby blue. Let's go to the attic. As you can see, the attic is made of planks like this. For a street sketch. This looks really cool straight ahead. Let's take a peek at this wonderful scenery. Just crazy up here. They installed a waterproofing to prevent water damage. What the hell? I turned it myself then, but now it's spinning on its own. It's just the wind. The wind isn't blowing strong here, but the heavy things as well spinning. Isn't it a lizard? I see you. Yep, thanks for watching my video. Alright, now I'm gonna be little bit climb this ladder. This leads to the roof. I just wanna give you guys a look nice roof. There's a forklift with security wandering around outside now. And if I go up to the roof now, I might be caught. I've already climbed up there once and I just go up to the middle. It's catch. Look, kind of like the attic is all in the camera angle. Some electronic unit maybe. And there's another staircase. Wow. Pretty nice place. Very dark in here. Elevator machine. 1930s motor. Wow, the two floors straight down. It seems to be related to the electricity supply to this facility. I mean something like voltage converters. There was a window glasses at the time, but it was completely gone. Obviously it was better to have it than not have it. It's a little dark though. Pretty magnificent attic. I returned to the ground floor and got some gurney. This hallway is a slight incline and would have been wheelchairs and gurney passed by. Really dusty and grimy. That's why you got the respirator here. There's a squatter. Alright, so far I haven't encountered anyone here. However, this is something you don't anticipate in the underground tunnel. There might be another funny situation where I grab each group of people I met in the tunnel. A lot of items stuffed in room. We went to the underground tunnel, but unfortunately the passage was blocked. It seems that park security has blocked it due to continue the visit. I will walk on the field for now, but I bet soon other visitor will break through the barricade, because they are constantly making their entrances. I went through the tunnel to building 7 where the surgical room was, and building 23 where the bowling alley was 17 years ago. That branch out and that goes in the direction of the court, so we would have been able to get to the court through the tunnel. American Holy. It's a different species from European species and the species native to Korea. The hospital probably planted it as a garden back in the day.
There's a tunnel goes in the direction building 1903 to the power plant and quart unit, but tunnel is blocked. And security was panning around in front of a power plant building while driving a forklift, so I decided to approach the quart building first.
There's a nice vine wrapped around the fence which I didn't see this river, but theirs could be great hiding place in the summer. This is building 15 right next to 1903. I haven't been exploring there even 17 years ago, but I think this inside probably won't be much different. Honestly, it looks like school. There are security is passing over there. I think it's coming from Old Lock Road. But it doesn't seem to care much about me. Anyway, looking at the footprints, looks like people went here although it snowed heavily yesterday. I made it to the building 41, 42, 43, mainly known as Quart. Unusually, the fence here is pretty low. Now, let's roll. Even though it was 17 years ago, my memories of building 1903 are clearer, but this Quart are so much less so. So overgrown. There's a fence in front of ramp for gurney. Let's see if that can stop me. Of course I got an easy. This group of buildings in 3 units. 41 and 43 were both a patient ward, while 42 was kitchen and dining area, located in the middle. 2 patient wards are used for general housing for geriatric patients. This building also gotten severe vandals for a long time, but it's at least a little better than building 1903. Nature and time are taking everything that man-made things here too. Very old liquid salt dispenser. Liberty. Sink will be well preserved for decades. As expected, it became more cobbled after it was abandoned. You could just imagine the hospital's request of using paint contractor applying baby blue paint over pink in fluorescent lit patient room. It's so interesting to guess about the past through this trace. Yeah, really vintage exit sign. I love so much that. Window is intact. It seems to be rare to see here, you'd think. Paint is pretty nice actually. It will turn into a jungle in the summer. Dude, there was almost no graffiti here 17 years ago. Oh damn. Now I have to reach the middle. Just connect to the other buildings through a very geometric structure. Building 42 is a kitchen, so the kitchen hood is attached to the ceiling like this. Steel ceiling board left behind here. It's really guarded. About 4 to 5 people would have been assigned to each separate compartment at a time when it was a very crowded. Ceiling is completely gone. Exit sign is also gone. It's a courtyard, but it's so overgrown. When I first came here, it was intact. There was a checkerboard pattern on the floor, but it is almost destroyed and buried underneath debris, so you can see it anymore. So this is a scraper have stolen this much. I wonder if there is anything more to take. This room was refrigeration. Elevator. Pretty simple, plain elevator. It would have played a role in moving the milk cookie here in building 42. Dead end, but really magnificent room. No clue what used for, but I'm guessing smoking room or something else. I'm exploring third floor and I have a lettuce can here. I thought it was over 2 decades ago. I guarantee that bunch of the large rooms around here in the dining area. Meals were cooked right in here in the middle and distributed the dining area spread out in 4 directions. Only the skeleton of the serving table remains. Carved separate walls here, despite the heavy vandalism for graffiti, still kind of beautiful. Brick tile and toilet tile. Rusty pipe is coming down here. I finally made it to the top floor. What's that noise? Somebody in building? Or just winds? It's not a good thing to encounter someone in an abandoned building, but on this campus it seems a little different. When I first explored here, I was alone and even a little child, so some folks I met would ask me to accompany them, wondering if I was really come here alone. I just like exploring around by myself, so I've almost toured the entire campus without them. It must have been surprising for a little child to wander around a place like this alone. The icicles grow sharply. Of course, bad people such as vandalists, scrapers, and junkies will come and go here, but since it has turned into a tourist attraction, it's a place where tourists flock. I mean, it feels safer than a typical abandoned place. This dishwasher kind of relatively remain intact. I wish I could find some attic. Maybe over there. It's kind of beautiful. I'm getting to the rooftop now. This is the building I was in before. Kind of turbine. Yeah, we're a little bit working. It's a really sunny day. Got an elevator motor. Very outdated though. Car might be buried underneath bed frame. Pretty smashed up. Those people throwing stuff way down there. This is freaky. Wood side 17.7, RPM 1150, bolts 240, general electronic.
I tried to climb there to get a closer picture of the epic cupola, but I withdrew because there might still be security around.
Okay, I found the attic, but I gotta work on rebar again. Really dicey. Oh, isn't that an amazing experience for walking through planks between truss structures? Wow, this staircase seems to be portable. There must be a way to bring it down when needed. Got an open elevator car. Wow. That's pretty sick. Even though suddenly falling down, there seems to be a way to survive. Okay, now I'm gonna head down basement. There are cemetery tombstones in the basement of building 42. Let's give it a look if it's still there. I found it, but there's all seems to be dead end. Holy moly, only traces and no more left. There were 3 to 4 tombstones left behind then, but they were all gone. The cemetery tombstones were made in the basement. Here's a tiny bell room. Amcolo Product Corporation, Johnstown. Pretty rusty. It's a kind of steam controller within the building, maybe. Just another pretty bigger room. It's kind of gym. So far, I didn't encounter any people here either, surprisingly. Okay, this quad is gonna be today's final exploration. I explored a total of 4 buildings on the KPV's campus today. Nevertheless, there are quite a few massive facilities that I haven't visited yet. Established at a huge found colony, this property is reminiscent of a university campus. This elevator car is relatively intact, cool minty green. Check this out, these buttons. As you can see, SB buttons, you realize that there are two basements. Okay, time to make my exit this building. Alright, I returned after 17 years though. The landmark buildings were not demolished. It's definitely legit things because it still retains my childhood nostalgia. Was it all of those things? Well, I don't know exactly what's gonna be here in future since the state government has designated it here as a national park. It is unlikely to be developed indiscriminately. In the meantime, Kings Park Psychiatric Center will continue to suffer in vandalism and decay. Someday, I would like to return here to explore other buildings that I have never seen before. Thanks for watching my long footage even though it is not very good quality. Like I said, my device is a cell phone that is almost 10 years old. Thank you guys for joining me on this sunny Friday. Walk around here. I'll be at it next time. If you guys need a post notification on, I hopefully will see you guys there. And have a nice day. Peace out.
The New York State government is considering refurbishing the KPPC to accommodate the influx of refugees. But considering the cost of asbestos removal and designation as a national park, this is unlikely to happen. There are currently no updates for these buildings. Although there's dark history, we must remember, because it has historical value, it should be preserved for a long time.